We are going to put a Kentucky twist on the grilled cheese sandwich, and I just learned from Janine Washle there's actually like a grilled cheese board or grilled cheese academy.
It's called Grilled Cheese Academy. Just Google it. They have a gallery of the most luscious, delicious pictures of grilled cheese sandwiches. And in fact, every year they sponsor a contest, and you can win $25,000 for your grilled cheese creation.
And you submitted this.
Yes.
And we think it should be a winner. It's a Kentucky twist on the grilled cheese, so it adds the flavors of Benedictine, which is a cucumber, cream cheese spread.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and of course, fried chicken is a Kentucky icon.
Right.
So I added that. So here's some tips when you make that perfect grilled cheese, whether you're making a basic grilled cheese or you're making the Kentuckian. What I learned from that Academy website is that you use 2 tablespoons of butter. Essentially, you're going to put a tablespoon of butter on one side of bread and the remaining on the other side of bread.
And that a lot of butter.
But it gives you that perfect toasted.
And it gives you the crisp, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's where I always failed, because I would have dry spots on my bread. You know, I'd have butter here and maybe butter over here.
Well, that's my question. Do you spread it on or do you melt it and dip it in there?
You actually dip it. You just have to get in there with it. And so you melt your butter first, and then you dip your bread slice. And because I put the creamy cheese on, you do that first because it softens the bread a little bit. And so then you always have a plate, a cutting board, or a piece of parchment paper beside of you so that you can build your sandwich. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to talk you through it while you build it. So we'll go with this piece of bread, and we'll put down our chicken cutlet first.
Okay.
And then I want to show you something with the cheese. Now, we'll have to fold the cheese in half, because if we put the cheese on there whole like that, it will melt. Exactly.
Then you lose good cheese.
Exactly. You're
losing the cheese.
Exactly.
Okay.
And now just layer the sliced cucumber on top of that. And the cucumber
all this is going to hold together when you grill it?
Yes.
Okay.
The cheese acts like the glue. So it's all very, very smart the way that it happens. And a little bit of dill just to set off the flavor of the cucumber and the chicken. Dill is complementary to both.
Okay.
And then the Benedictine acts like glue.
Okay.
Perfect.
Great.
And then we'll top it like that. And then you use a lasagna spatula, and we line up our bread, and a lasagna spatula is longer than a regular spatula. The other thing that happens when it hits the hot butter is this bottom piece of bread will actually shrink. So that's another reason why you want
a big spatula.
Exactly, because it throws the balance off. So then this is about 2 or 3 minutes on this side, and you will achieve the most beautiful golden brown. You can see the golden brown hue over here. And then what you always do is you put the top, let's see, let me make sure I get it right. The chicken's going to be on the bottom, so you want to do that one first. And then wherever that cheese is, the havarti, that would be the second one, because you want the cheese to ooze, and you want molten cheese but not melted and puddled cheese.
Gotcha.
And then you end up with this. And look at all the layers of flavor.
Yeah.
And the cheese is just, it's warm, it's gooey, but it's not melted and running everywhere.
That looks delicious.
And it holds everything together.
Janine has shared with us her tomato soup recipe that we showed you just a few moments ago. That's on our website.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got a link to her information. You can email her. She'll send you a whole brochure of different recipes, including the Benedictine, the Kentucky grilled cheese.
Exactly. We've got 5 soups this week and 4 grilled cheese sandwiches.
Okay, so a lot of stuff for you to do to have some good comfort food.